In your choice of Sukhasana, easy sitting pose, take a moment to bring your breath under conscious control. Take the feet a little away from the body. Inhale and lengthen the spine. Exhale. Bow down. Butterfly pose. Lengthen on the inhale, maybe a little deeper on the exhale. Rise as you inhale. Place the hands behind you, fingers pointing forwards. Lifting from the heart center, allow the head back for a gentle back bend. Come back to sitting. Extend the right leg, tucking the left foot high up inside the thigh, reaching for the right shin or the right foot. Left arm overhead, gazing to the sky, lateral bend. Lengthen on the inhale, deepen on the exhale. Rise back to the center. Swap the legs over. Reaching now for the left foot or shin. Right arm overhead. Lengthen on the inhale. A little deeper on the exhale. And back to sitting. Extend both legs, pushing the heels away to engage the muscles of the legs. Bring the left hand in line with the spine. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale for a gentle seated twist. Open out to the other side. And then place your right hand in line with your spine, twisting to the other side. Just ensuring that your heels are pushed away so that the legs are engaged. And open out all the way to the other side and back to the center. Cross your feet, place your hands up onto the pads of the feet, bending the elbows. Kakasana, crow pose. Drawing the heels up towards your sitting bones, gazing forwards. Adductor muscles inside the thighs drawing inwards. Extend the legs back to plank. Place your right foot in between the left hand and the left foot, rocking over onto the left hand side. Stack the feet. Lift the top hand into the sky and turn your gaze up towards your fingers for Vasisthasana, side plank. There is the option to keep the right foot as a kickstand to make just to ease the Vasisthasana for you if it's early days with this pose. Back to plank and then take the transition to the other side. Push the heels away, tuck your tailbone in, really extend out through the pose. and back to Kumbhakasana, back to plank. Pushing back to downward facing dog, initially pushing the chest towards the thighs, lowering the heels, separating the shoulders, gazing back between the legs and lifting your tail up towards the sky. Then start to pedal off the feet, rotate the hips, rotate the shoulders, get as much movement as you can, rotational movement into the spine. Visualizing separation of all the individual vertebrae. And back to a static down dog. Feet together. Slowly elevate the right leg. Rise on toes, bend the knee. Draw the knee towards your nose and engage your cobra hood, pausing briefly before placing the foot in between the hands. Lead with the left hand and windmill your way up to Warrior 2. Relax the shoulders, check in with the front knee, gazing over the front fingers. Straighten out the front leg, reach up and out and exhale into Trikonasana. The inhale opens and takes your gaze up to the sky. I like to spread the fingers in this pose. I feel it gives a slightly different dynamic. Reaching and gazing and maybe playing your edge a little on the exhale. Exhale in, turning the gaze downwards, and inhale, reach away to draw yourself powerfully back up to standing. Draw the back foot in a touch, reverse prayer with the hands. Square up the hips. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, folding into Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Bowing the head at the bottom. Breathing, being. Taking the gaze towards the front foot and then placing the left hand outside the front leg or onto the ground if you're feeling bendy today. Taking the gaze up towards the top hand for revolved triangle pose. Then taking the gaze and the top hand down to the ground, stepping back to plank. Exhaling through Chaturanga. Inhale for Cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog, drawing the feet together. Slowly elevate the left leg. Rise on toes, bend the knee. Draw the knee towards your nose, engage your Cobra hood. And then ground the foot between the hands. Leading with the right hand, windmill up to Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing and gazing. Inhaling, straighten out the front leg, reach up and out and exhale. Trikonasana, the inhale, opens your body and takes your gaze up to the sky. Reaching, gazing, creating those lines of energy with your body. And the exhale takes your gaze back to the ground, inhaling, reaching away to draw yourself powerfully back up to standing. Again, draw that back foot in, shortening your stance. Reverse prayer with the hands. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, folding. Pyramid pose. Initially, the muscles will be quite tight as you come into the pose, but maybe that exhale will allow you to relax a touch and come a little deeper. Place the right hand on the outside of the left foot, drawing the other hand up to the sky. Parivrita Trikonasana. And then the gaze comes back to the ground. Ground the hands, step back to plank, Kumbhakasana. Exhale through Chaturanga and inhale for your Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. and then come back to the knees. Take hold of your biceps to get the correct elbow distance, and then ground your elbows, ground the hands, interlock the fingers, place the back of the head into the hands, straighten the legs, tiptoe towards your face, and then come into a tuck, unroll through the hips and extend the legs up to the sky. Pointing the toes, or take demi-point with the feet. For your headstand. Come back into tuck, and with control, the feet back to the ground. Balasana, child pose. Push into the hands and form your cobra hood. Cross the feet and then draw the feet through. Catch hold of your big toes. Take a little happy baby. Stretching, rolling. A return to playfulness. Make yourself comfortable on your mat. Take whatever movement you need to. And then relax. Melt into the ground in Savasana. Attention upon the breath. Long, deep inhale and exhale. Total relaxation. Draw your feet together and bring your knees up to your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and give yourself a big cutch, a big cuddle. Head up to the knees and then rock along the length of your spine, forwards and backwards, eventually coming back to Sukhasana, easy sitting pose. Namaste.